Hello, and welcome back to more Corona Trials with Brian. We have been exploring the Gemstone Bog and got a peek at where the wool appears to be. Last time, I got this shield that has 22% knockback resistance, and so I've switched to that. I also upgraded my helmet and my chest plate, and so we are getting stronger by the minute. And I drank a speed potion before I got started to run over here, and so we got plenty of super speed, and we have the water bucket on us as well, and that could be an easy way to get down quickly. Not going to worry about the skeleton. Last time we managed to kind of find a way down. I think it was somewhere over here. Yeah, jumping on top of some trees and different things. And so I think I'm going to try to do kind of the same kind of thing. And right, that's where we got the emerald. And so I can just jump down into the water over here and then back over in this direction. If I remember my way around correctly, is where we got a peek at the wool. Here is a slime spawner, which I do want to break, because I think possibly slimes will still spawn even if the area is lit up pretty well. And yeah, basically over here, I believe that's the wool box. There are a number of structures here. We are still missing one of the two emeralds, so we want to keep an eye out for that as well. But basically what I want to do to start while I have the speed potion and I'm feeling nice and well armored is just kind of like run over here. Yeah, okay, spider jockeys, they're going to move very quickly. Run over here and add some light all around this area that's kind of approaching the wool box to both set off any monster spawners that are going to be primed and immediately spawn, so that they will have done their thing, but also get some light over there to make it safer to get back there. And, you know, I think I forgot to top off on arrows. I do still have 56 arrows. And I do also think I forgot to mention that in addition to enchanting my armor, I added punch 1 onto this bow. I finally started using all the experience bottles we've been kind of accumulating throughout the whole map. There really aren't that many monsters over here. I'm kind of surprised if this is actually the wool box in terms of the, I don't know, lack of defenses or something. Like, it's not like they're completely undefended. There are a number of monster spawners here. But this is, so far, been a very easy area to just kind of, like, run through, add some light. This is, like, a very typical veteran CTM strategy of run through, light it up, run back to kill off all the monsters. Like, it seems extremely effective in this area. The fact that the floor is kind of this weird, flat, cobblestone kind of thing does make me wonder if there's going to be a trap of some sort where maybe the floor is going to blow up or something along those lines, and so we should be wary of that. But I think what I'm going to try to do is, rather than run and do a smash and grab, which definitely seems like something that I might be able to pull off at this point, I am going to instead try to make this area kind of completely safe and destroy any spawners and get a whole lot of light around here, and then just kind of inspect it for any traps after the fact. And so that is my plan. That one moss stone block that's kind of like standing up right in front of where the presumed wool box is one that definitely kind of has me on high alert. Let's go ahead and add more torches right here. How much speed do I still have? I still have 3 minutes and 30 seconds of speed. So let's try to kill off some bad guys melee and a few bad guys with arrows, and then go inspect this area a bit more. Alright, so you're dead, you're dead. There were a handful of creepers, and okay, I can even, especially if I block with my shield that I was talking about, having this new upgraded shield that apparently gives me more knockback resistance. Might as well use it. Hey, buddy. Haha, you didn't even get a chance to turn around and fire the arrow. With my speed, I snuck up too fast. Too strong. Alright. And in these pillars, I guess, is maybe where some of these spawners are hidden. Didn't figure out exactly where all the spawners are. It seems relatively quiet now, so let's just kind of take a look. There's spawners inside the pillar. I'll go ahead and take a risk breaking that. No. Are there spawners hidden underneath here? Yes. Okay, that was just a spider spawner. Are there spawners underneath all of these blocks? No. Like, I don't know, just for how late we are in the map, like, this seems like a really easy approach to this thing. So I am curious if I dig underneath here. There's no obvious signs of like a big hole or a trap or something else back here. So maybe that's just it. Maybe this is the wool. It just happened to be easy to get to. Green wool, sure enough. All right, we're still looking for an emerald. And my speed, I still have a couple of minutes of speed. I do think possibly there was, yeah, so like, is this a structure of any sort? I'm trying to think of where the emerald is going to be now. And I didn't even see where you came from, skeleton. I see where you are. Ooh, all right, that's a hole. Ouch, hey. I'm supposed to be using a shield to block your arrows. There we go. All right, you'll die of being on fire at this point. I thought originally when I ran through here that maybe these were structures that there might be like something up on top of, but now I think they're just kind of like pillars holding up the ceiling, guarding this area. Speaking of the ceiling, leaning into my monitor. I don't see anything up there. So all that remains is to figure out if we were render where we would have hidden the other emeralds. And there could be some other loot about. There's definitely still some dark areas. And so I suppose I could just run around and try to light up those dark areas. So I guess we'll do that. Somebody dropped... Is that a book? It is a book. Not a particularly exciting book, though. Another spider jockey. I've mentioned a few times where I feel like there are a disproportionate number of spider jockeys in the map. Obviously, right in front of the spawner... right in front of the spawner. Right in front of the wool box, I had broken a spawner that appeared to be a spider spawner. But I believe it would look like a spider spawner inside the spawner box model if it was actually spawning spider jockeys. Good job, spider. Look at you go. Doing great work here. And so it could be the case that some of the spawners that appear to be spider spawners are actually spider jockey spawners. And that may explain some of the disproportionate number of spider jockeys I think I've seen. I am carrying the wool, but I am going to continue to explore around because honestly, this area seems less threatening than some other areas I've seen in the map. Hopefully it won't come back to bite me. Okay, there's definitely a slime spawner right over here. Oh crap! Okay. Using the shield is a good thing to do. Where was... I can't see... There he is. I was going to say I can't see the skeleton, but now I see him. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to ignore the spider and just come over here and break the... Oh, there's something inside this pillar, I believe. Inside this purple pillar. Yeah, right here. And, okay, more spider jockeys, speaking of the devil. And, yeah, they're definitely, like, spawning inside here, practically. Oh, that guy dropped a bow. I don't think that was the same bow. I think the bow that he dropped was enchanted, and I was just looking in my inventory an unenchanted bow. Basic loot, not bad stuff. I definitely don't mind having the extra bread, because I'm going through a bit of it right now. That's another spider jockey spawning and getting suffocated because he spawned in a bad spot. I'll take the iron tools, I'll take the cake. Instant health potion, sure. Yeah, I don't know that most of this is worth grabbing. So we can just move on. Okay, if I were an emerald... Now, it seems to me I found Emerald 13, but have not found Emerald 12. And so that suggests that the emerald is probably more likely to be towards the front of this area, if there is indeed kind of rhyme and reason to the emerald numbering like that. And so I should probably work my way back towards the front and try to think of places that I haven't looked that might be hiding an emerald. And it's also just an opportunity to add more light to this whole place and eventually get the place relatively pacified. Yeah, let me try to see if I can find a good vantage point to just kind of look out over the area and think through where I haven't looked or where an emerald might be hiding. Okay, so in another one of these purple pillars last episode, we found that this was basically the... I don't know if you call it a shortcut, but basically the drop down to the connecting area between Gemlight Bog and Rotten Gorge. And one of these pillars that I just visited had the chest full of loot in it. This particular pillar in the middle seems to be thicker and doesn't appear to have anything kind of contained inside of it. It's also the case, I was thinking about it in terms of the way that Render has hidden the emeralds throughout this map. It does seem like a lot of the emeralds are kind of, I would say, like on the edge of an area, like in kind of like the outer wall of an area seems to be a common place for emeralds to be hidden in a little alcove. And so I probably want to bias my search a little bit to the outside walls. Let's see, what was in here? Apparently something I hadn't found yet. Fortune 2 book, I guess is kind of nice. An extra ender pearl is definitely nice. Don't mind the blocks. Iron tools are very nice. Don't care for potatoes. Splash potion of speed. I can make all my speed potions that I want. Arrows I definitely want. Those are great. And ladders. I actually have a lot of ladders right now, so I'm not going to worry about that either. Actually, I don't need this bow, so I'll take the ladders. So yeah, it seems like most of these pillars have something inside them, except for one big one at the center maybe, and so maybe I should take a better look at that. That one was one that I already got something out of last episode. And yeah, I don't know if there's a good place to stand back and get a great overview of this area. I think I might see where the emerald is. So I'm back up near the top. You'll recall there was a spider jockey spawner over here that I think is well lit up, and it definitely looks like in the top of this tree there is an emerald, and I'd actually remembered that I'd gone up to here and then kind of turned around and stopped and was wondering if there was more to explore over there, and it looked like there might be a ledge up there. And then I just happened to catch the glimpse of the green. So this one is not too terribly hidden. Let's see. Speed's about to wear off. That's probably a good thing, because I'm about to do some bridging. That could be dangerous. Let's see. If I am to fall, there is water mostly below me, so I think I could fall in the water somewhat safely. The vines here are going to be a pain in the neck, so I'm going to try to break them. And I can remember that I can block if all of a sudden I hear like a, you know what? Let's actually do this. Just because this can spawn spider jockeys, I believe. I'm just going to go ahead and break it. I never even got a chance to see if they had any special drops, but the loot in this map I kind of don't care about for the most part, because I've got enchanting and I can get kind of really good stuff at this point already. So I don't need to be farming that kind of stuff. But yeah, this has got to be the emerald right here, right? Let's even go ahead and make it a little bit safer. Like that. And I could probably just get in through the side right here. Yeah, I can open the emerald chest from right here. Great. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the emerald, take the bottles of enchanting. Sure enough, that is emerald number 12. And bring this back to the monument and then see what's next. I guess I can just jump down here. Whee! Splash. Back at the monument, let's go ahead and place the green wool, as well as the other green emerald, emerald number 12. And so it looks like there are going to be 3. Yeah, yellow seems to be next. It looks like there are going to be 3 emeralds in the yellow area coming up. So that'll be exciting. A punch 2 bow appears to be the enchanted bow that got dropped at some point when I was not paying enough attention to be sure exactly what had been dropped. But at this point, I guess, yeah, we've finished half the wools, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we are halfway through the map in that regard, and yeah, about halfway through the emeralds as well. That's pretty cool. I think I'm actually going to stand up here and take a screenshot. I don't remember if I mentioned it in a previous episode, and I don't know how much you can tell, but basically I started putting some torches up in the trees, in the treetops around here, just so the leaves are green rather than looking kind of like black, like they look when they're kind of off in the distance and don't have any kind of lighting source, just because I think they look better that way. But yes, this is good progress. And actually, since we're at the halfway point, I also think that this would be a great time to take a look at the statistics menu. And yeah, I'm not going to kind of like look at all of this, but I'm just going to kind of scroll down so that people who are interested in all of these statistics can kind of check them out, because I think it's kind of interesting to like see how your statistics progress as you go through the map. I don't know. Wow, 2,440 torches that I've placed, I think, or crafted or something there. I do use a lot of torches. That definitely seems like it would be one of the bigger numbers. And I guess sunflower is any kind of like too tall plant or something like that. Items, anything noteworthy here? Apparently I have used pickaxes pretty often. Tools. Spent a lot of time in a stone pick. Kind of early in the game. Eaten perhaps 100 pieces of bread. That sounds pretty plausible. And ink sacs, I guess that's just like any color dye. And so it's probably referring to the lapis. Enchanted books, written books. I can't remember if I found written books in here. Different music discs. I see. Originally the first 2 music discs maybe were their own item, and then... It's like I have 8 different music discs. What is this column and what is this column? Times used and picked up. Oh, I see. So picked up off the ground and used. There was a record player where I put a record in record player that was in... I think it was in Laminar Labs. Killed 2 blaze, cave spiders, creepers have killed me once. Actually, what is my death count currently? Is it like 2 or 3? I believe it's on the tab screen. It's 2. So I got killed by a creeper once, and I got killed by falling damage once when I fell on the slime blocks in Laminar Labs and hit shift. I believe are the 2 deaths that I have so far. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It seems ceremonial when you're halfway through the map. That seems like a good thing to do. I'm going to try to remember to do that in future maps, to always look at the statistics so that I can kind of like compare how things are going. Cakes, I don't think cakes stack, right? No. I can go ahead and afford to shove another cake over in here in my ender chest for now. I'm pretty sure we have more time left in the episode, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do with it. So why don't I take a moment to figure that out for myself? Yeah, I think let's take a peek at the next area in order to finish off today's episode. At the time I'm recording this, episode 12 is like just about to air, and so that chest is still empty. The last couple of days I tweeted out, I don't remember exactly what I said, but two different tweets just randomly that had secret and found as some of the words in the secrets, or sorry, some of the words in the tweet. Hoping that people would start realizing that things are afoot. And I think episode 12 is where I actually call out that there was some secrets from the first 11 episodes, Oregon 111, that I had to plan them out pretty well before I even started the map. And so I'm hoping that people will have found them maybe by the time this is airing, and I might be doing some more tweets. Okay, so we finished Gemlight Bog, and earlier we finished Laminar Labs, and so the final area that I've not even looked in is Primeval Woods. Primeval Woods does sound like the type of area that we got to from Gemlight Bog, that we found that little shortcut into kind of like that tree and lake kind of area, and so I can imagine this being kind of a happy, peaceful looking place. I'm trying to keep an eye out just because after Gemlight just got me with the tripwire trap at the bottom of the stairs, I want to be a little bit more aware of those types of possibilities. But yes, this is the same color scheme that we saw in the walls of that area, so I believe we have already been in... I already forgot what it was called, Primeval Forest or something? I believe we have already been in this area for just a peek a bit earlier. Yeah, I think we were kind of like down in the river out there. I forgot about the fact that this was likely to be an outdoor area, and so I should have slept in a bed. I do have a bed in the ender chest. Oh! Is that... Oh, no, it's probably just sunlight, and I think the sun is starting to rise. Is there some kind of stone structure right here? I think possibly. Let's take a better look at that. One more swing with the axe, and you should be dead or die of your burning damage. Yeah, there's definitely, I think, some sun rising, possibly. There is a structure over there. I'm actually going to build out this way a little bit just to get a better look at it, because it seems like we can get an early preview of what is to come. Alright, go away, zombies. It looks like it's like a tall stone structure. Yeah, I can't tell exactly what the shape is. And yeah, this kind of gives the fact that it's like all jungly and lush, it kind of like feels like a little bit of, I don't know, like Mayan ruins that you would find or something kind of area. It's kind of the impression that I get, you know, just looking over at the structure that was over there. And then, can't tell exactly based on the walls over here. Ah, darn it. I've set myself on fire. Oh, hey, this guy dropped his crazy enchanted boots. Where are all you zombies coming from? Are you just natural spawns who, through telepathy, now know where I am? Or is there a spawner that I have not found? Let's just kind of add a little bit of... Oh, darn it, witch. I don't even know where you were. Somewhere up the ledge behind me, apparently. I hear a zombie villager. Just wanted to get a look around. I didn't want to have to deal with all these mobs. Just trying to finish off the episode before I go away on a trip for the weekend. Why, game? Why? Okay, I see the witch. The zombies I can handle with my melee weapon. Oh, this is a very good melee weapon. It is running out of... I probably won't be able to repair it anymore. We have been getting a lot of loot, though. Like, I have Silverlight in a chest. I've never used that. So that would not be an awful weapon to have to use in a while. And perhaps we will find another one of these Titan axes. Or some other incredible weapon. In the not-too-distant future in a chest or something. So I guess I won't worry too much about using it up. Alright, witch. It's you and me. And I think it's going to be me who ends up being the victor. Okay, yeah, pumpkins. I think I saw pumpkins earlier in the area. You know what? I could probably climb this tree with a little bit of effort. Let's just do this. And once I'm here, I can climb up the vines. And then let's put, okay, let's put a block here and stand right here and just kind of look out over this area. So yeah, there's definitely like a structure in the center. It seems like this is almost like a mountain kind of in the center. And then there's going to be a lake. There's like some kind of waterfall over there. Let's do this. Let's stand right here. Yeah, there's a waterfall that goes up top to, I can't even tell, that might be like a floating island up there with like some kind of tree on top. And this is a gigantic tree that's over here. All right. So I've got a better sense of this area now. Sorry if my voice sounds changed. It's because I'm leaning into the microphone because I'm trying to peer off into the darkness on my screen and get a better look. Yeah, so that's what we're in for. Once I get back, which will probably just be like, I don't know, a day or two for you because I'm trying to record these ahead of time so we have videos up on the channel every day. This series is probably running like 3 to 4 times a week with the other 3 days a week like being bingo. Sometimes it's even just 2 days a week being bingo. Sometimes I put 2 of the bingo cards on the same day. So maybe that's probably actually what I'll try to do moving forward is try to do 5 days a week of Corona Trials and 2 days a week of bingo. So that's what you can look forward to in the future when I should be getting back to a regular schedule. But I'll go ahead and finish things up here. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day and a great week. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. This shield is actually a pretty cool design. I like it. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon and hope that you guys have found some secrets. Bye-bye.